Hi, this is an odd my Random Ruminations because it's actually kind of an after-action report on the Stanley Parable Let's Play that finished yesterday. It was a two-parter, and you may have witnessed me gradually unspooling. I don't know what it is about that game. Actually, I don't even know if it really is a game. It was funny, but it wasn't fun. I came out of it with this overwhelming sense of futility that... Oh, why did that do that? Okay. That, I stopped playing and it was like, what's the point of anything? And I don't know if that was the aim or if it was just the fact that I followed the paths that I did. They all led there. Maybe I missed a wonderful ending where everything is nice and everything works out. Maybe that's not the point of that game. I know that I came out of it with far more of a sense that I had played through a novel, and actually quite a novelization of a Terry Gilliam movie. That's what Stanley Parable felt like to me. This sense of dystopia and everything being wrong. Nothing felt right in it. And it was beautiful and it was polished. The voice acting was extraordinary. And it made my heart clench. Not at first. I will admit that. The first half hour or so was fine. It was like, okay, I can see where I'm going with this. And then I got the ending with the credits and I was like, okay, is that it? Did I win? I mean, I get that there are a lot of very short games out there. And then after that, it's like the wheels came off the wagon for me. I don't know how things changed or why they changed, but I found it... I didn't want to stop. I wanted to see what happened next, like in a really good book. But it was so grinding. I actually found it a grinding experience. In all honesty, I felt that it was more futile than even the ending of Dark Souls, which is really saying something. It just hit me that way. Now, I know part of that may come down to, well, if you saw my video blog a fortnight ago about the keystone, the missing keystone in my artistic life, it was the realizations I had about that happened the day before I played the Stanley Parable, and I do wonder if some of the sense of release and anger at the futility of what I was going through artistically, because I didn't know any better, bled through into the Stanley Parable. If it was real life causing a bias in the game I was playing, I don't know. I will say this, it's the most powerful gaming experience I've ever experienced. By a very long way. I've played games that have made me angry. Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2 made me furious from beginning to end. Well, almost beginning to end. But even at that, it was kind of like a controlled fury. It's almost like the anger itself wasn't real. Whereas the feelings that the Stanley Parable brought up for me were so real. Even now, I'm still kind of shaken by it. I don't know what to make of it. I really do recommend that everyone play it. If you play computer games, play the Stanley Parable. Go into it with an open mind. But I don't know if it will be that powerful an experience for everyone. I kind of doubt it. I think a lot of its power is going to be largely dependent on where you are in your life and what you're experiencing in your life. But for me, it was a kick to the gut. And I don't know when or if I'll ever experience anything like that again in a computer game or computer novel or whatever the hell that was. But the best way I can sum it up is, as I said, I played through the novelization of a Terry Gilliam dystopian novel, dystopian movie. That's the Stanley Parable to me. Okay, I'm done, and I will talk to you all again soon. Bye.